Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy A1 from Stars Game. We out here making Madden moves. So in this video, I'm gonna break down one of my little low-key schemes that we have out here. It's called the two back, which is like 20 personnel. 20 personnel stands for two running backs, and the zero is for zero tight ends. So this is a 20 personnel mini scheme inside the spread playbook. What makes it pretty nice and fantastic and explosive is the fact that we have gun slot offset, and then I think it's just gun offset, and the fact that we have two split. My bad. We have gun split slot. That way we have two formations that are 20 personnel, and we have access to about 8 plays that we can audible from each personnel set. One when the guys and running backs are offset, so that's two backs behind the quarterback, which allows you to do some RPO stuff, and then the other ones is when the running backs to the side, as you can see right now, which allows you to do some read options, some outside run gameplay, and they also have some explosive passing routes too in there as well. So what we have in there is FL drag, which is a pretty simple play. It's a drag from the outside receiver Roberts, and then a stop route on the A receiver Snead. Um, Also, something you want to keep in mind: we're running the offset look with the read. When you're setting up your audibles for that, what you want to do is you want to have the RPO being used with the RB. I'm not sure. Where's my controller? I want to show you guys. Is my controller on that side? Here. Yeah, that's fine. You can get it to me. Thank you. My girlfriend's acting a fool. We're doing a little video a little different this time too as well because as you can see, we're talking now and the play's doing it on the screen. So we're in the mini scheme a little differently. How I'm presenting it now to y'all. So again, RB. You want to make sure you're pressing RB if you want the RPO to go right, and then LB if you want the RPO to go left. That's how you want to set the audibles up. So make sure again RB for the right side RPO because obviously RB is right and then left is left. R1, L1 for PlayStation people. Also on that FL drag that I was talking about, when they have the drag coming across and the stop route, that backside post is effective, and also that swing route to the side is pretty effective too. On the strong side, passing side game, to the right side. So you can hit either of those. I personally like hitting the drag, and I also think with this 20 personnel set, what makes it very, very explosive is not only the run game, but it's the passing game as too. And it's very, very important that you also make sure you're smart in regards to your play calling. Because if you're just calling plays out like how I'm doing like right now, you'll get beat. We're going to go into a scrimmage mode in a little bit, but this is just some of the plays. We also have this little wheel concept, which is cool. Again, I recommend hitting the drags in the digs. I like holding back the safeties with those deep routes. That kind of takes away the user because people really are concerned about those deep post routes. And also recommend coming out and sometimes when you're coming out on offset, just call the race basic, just like off tackle play and whatnot. Um, but for the most part, it's explosive. Again, when you're playing this, if you're in like MUT mode, my suggestion is if you obviously have two good running backs, on the receiver standpoint, have some speed in their receiver. Put your better guys in at receiver. If you plan on running the ball, block it. We're transitioning to more of a scrimmage type of look now. We're going to back these guys up a little bit and then respot the ball and then put a defense out there too as well with some random nickel all Madden gameplay. Uh, it's explosive because of the again recognizing different run plays. The read options are effective in this thing. The RPOs are very very effective on the goal line and then against players. Against the computer, you struggle. You'll struggle against running RPOs against the computer, but you'll get really good at practicing against them against the computer because um, users mess up everything. They just mess up. I'm sorry. The AI is a lot smarter than the majority guys in this game. That's all I gotta say. So we got sweep. That's inside one of the gun offsets. Um, it's a cool play. It works. This right here is off tackle though. Right now, I always suggest that you come out of off tackle. That way, if they give you the run, you can automatically just quick snap it and just go ahead and take that. Again, I like hitting drags. I like hitting drags. I like nickel and diming. I like nickel and diming downfield inside these shotgun sets because eventually it's going to open up the big play, which is going to allow you to what we call explosive plays. Right, I thought we made the right read. There was an underneath route too there as well, but it wasn't open. It occupied that guy. We just call a little HB tackle against his computer. When you're running this hard against the computer, I'm telling you, it gets ugly. It can get ugly real quick because of the fact that the computer like juiced up for some reason. Again, drags. What was that? Drags. So now we start getting into more like the RPO type of stuff. Um, you made a terrible read right there. Again, it's tough to run against the computer, but I'm just going to continue to run with it. Make sure you're making the right reads. Right here to the left, it may not be the best idea, but hey, he was blitzing and then you get upfield. You can get 10 yards depending if you make the right read or not. A lot of times the guys are blitzing off the edge. Perfect time to call an RPO. Perfect time to call an RPO because of the fact that it is effective. Right here, they're on it. They're in man. He came down, made a play. And again, against users, some guys they don't like to respect the running back, and the guys come flaring out, creates an issue. And again, make sure that you put that audible on LB. And with fast break and escape artists, that allows you to kind of like maneuver around upfield and stuff at a fast level, fast pace. And then again, like it's tough to run the ball, man, in this RPO setting. It's better on the goal line. Um, Especially when you got big old Geno Atkins down there. Geno Atkins is a freak. He does a good job. We're still getting like hella yards though, just hitting it to the right side, left side. I'm just showing you guys what it looks like. It takes practice and it takes time, so make sure you guys are in practice mode, practicing the scheme and whatnot. But I love this. I love this offense. It looks like a little good twist in the throw in it. Full time mode, I don't know, but if you get like your opponent, like if you get him on his heels, it's not a bad idea to like stick in it and then have your audibles already set so you can go ahead and just run it up on your opponent. Again, we're calling this is a great read right here. We get upfield. We don't make a miss. It's all good though, but we're getting upfield. And that's what I want you guys to see. I want you guys also see the flaws of it, but see the productivity part of it too as well when you're moving the ball downfield. Because the thing about football, like I always say, is um, it's about who makes the most plays. So you can do bad, and make a good play, and then everything goes well, or you cannot. You saw that read option, that gun split slot. That read option is probably your best go-to money play inside the game when you're running these two personnels. I mean, 20 personnel sets. That read option, it creates a explosive play because Lamar Jackson, he's able to make a good read on the defensive end, especially against 40 fronts. So not 3-4 fronts, but when you got 40 fronts, just four straight D linemen down, or even a 30 front like this, it's a very easy read for the run and read option and get an explosive play with like a fast quarterback, either in Mutt or with Lamar. We tried to take a little shot right here. It didn't work out. Again, I don't recommend running the deep post routes in this 20 personnel type of stuff set unless you're going like max protection and you want to take that deep shot after your nickel and diming. But majority of the time, I'm suggesting that you take your underneath routes or you take your digs. Underneath and dig, you want to attack the middle of the football field, and then you want to stretch the sideline out with the RPOs to have them honor that. But you need to call RPOs, and you gotta let them drop. You gotta let them drop. You know what I mean by let them drop. Let them drop, and you gotta throw the RPOs and have some confidence in that. And the only way to get confidence in that is again coming in practice mode and spending 10 minutes of your time in practice mode running the same play. That's gonna help you out in the long run. So when you are competing, it's also important to get your little practice mode in so you get comfortable with your play calling and stuff like that. Again, like I was talking about the read option, it opens up. It opens up, especially against like 30 personnel and 40 personnel sets when there's not like a 3-4 defense out there. More passing plays. I think this is shakes. This is shakes. Another thing that I like in the 20 personnel set that your guys are going to really like, usually the time when you're having guys attack the flats, majority of the time you're seeing 11 personnel and the tight ends attacking the flat. And not a lot of tight ends are always the fastest. So to have running backs with like 90 plus speed attacking the flats, that stresses out defensive opponents versus a tight end attacking the flat. It's a totally different game thing. When it's to the point where they have to go hard flat, which is going to open up the corner routes. for you, like to the extreme, like because you cannot give the ball, you cannot just let your opponent have 90 speed running backs just get the ball every single time running down flat and get 5 to 7, 8 yards a pop, maybe a breakthrough if you have a good running back. Nobody's gonna allow that. They're gonna have to go hard flat at one point, and that's when you bust out the corner out. Again, we hit the little flat route. And again, it's different. It's different, man, when you're going with the running backs hitting the flat. That's a different stressor on the defense. That's a way different stressor on the defense. I'm telling you. Easy to tackle a tight end going sideline, and then I'm attacking him and then running him down versus a running back going full speed and then make a move and make you miss. We hit the running back right here on this read option. We get a little explosive play. This offense is extremely explosive, especially with the read option. My suggestion to you is that you utilize the read option the majority of the time when you're running this offense to set up the other plays that you're going to want to call when doing it. I know you guys are going to see. You guys saw the little slot. I think it's called like slot post or something like that. We'll go back to it though inside the scheme. That was a bad read right here. It's tough to run with the quarterback on here against the computer. Much easier against users though. Much easier. We call on the other side, backside. They hop on it. Again, man, it's tough to run the ball against these guys on the computer. I try, like I'm trying to, but I'm not gonna make it perfect. Like you're not gonna make a video like that. I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen. Another thing, make sure you motion guys too. This is sweet right here. We brought in an extra receiver and we got some extra blocking out there, and this is what happens. So the motion allows a bunch of things to happen. So when you have the two personnel, two running backs back there, and you have the tight ends, the receivers to the slot right here like this. When you bring that what's it called? That a wide receiver to the left side of the field. For a read option standpoint, it can act as like a lead. So that receiver is like coming up and he's coming in to block the safety as like you're handing the ball off and like reading it to the quarterback, reading it to the running back. Um, this is the play I was talking about. It's like slot post. I forgot what it's called. But this wide thing's like always open. I don't know why, but again, when we find things to exploit Madden and exploit defenses, my suggestion is to continue to exploit it. Continue to exploit it every single time. I think we hit it again too right here. Um, great. This is beautiful right here. Beautiful because the user has to guard it. Whatever it is about it, for some reason it opens up. So since it's opening up, make sure you're using it. Make sure you're using it. But yeah, back to what I was saying about the read option. When you're bringing in like the receiver to the slot to like the side, what happens is that he can come in as a lead blocker versus like if you're calling the audible sweep, or he can come in as like a lead blocker for like for like the sweep. Like either way, for like the read option, he's lead read option. It can come in as like a lead read option or just a lead blocking for the sweep and create big plays. Also, the scrambling opens up too because it creates so many damn lanes and it's so difficult because you have to spy the quarterback, but it's tough to spy when you have two running backs that are running around and stuff like that, stretching the flats. Um, I really do, really appreciate you guys tuning in to this 20 personnel mini scheme that we're putting out. Um, I want you guys to continue to like show your support as you guys been. We're doing better now. Subscribe. I appreciate you guys are tuning in. Continue to show your support. Your boy A1 is out of here. I'll put some more schemes out for y'all, but yeah, on this note, I'm out, man. We're getting a little cool little thumbnail. This is called the thumbnail moment. We're searching for the thumbnail, looking for that perfect shot. As you can see right here, once you got a little Baltimore Ravens thing in the back, Lamar Jackson, the truth. Hey, I'm out of here, y'all. See ya.